Hey guys, Deplorable Deb here. You know what happens when something don't sit right with me and gets my goat? Is it just me, or is other people like talking about this Weinstein thing? I find it such a crock of crap. I'll tell you right now, what's getting me is watching all these actresses now coming out as if they're doing something good now. Really? You know how I feel? Why is it that when all of this was taking place, not one of yous could open your mouth then? Because you know why? You know, like that song, It's All About the Bass? Well, it's all about the money. I think it's disgraceful. I think, you know, these liberal women group that are always marching for women's rights and got to speak up, and then the nerve to go after President Trump, and then, you know, it really gets me. Because what is it? Like now Jane Fonda just came out. Then you got Ashley Judd. Then you got another one coming out. I feel like I'm in an episode of The Wizard of Oz. I keep hearing the song, come out, wherever you are. How? You know what? This is what gets me. So because it was more important to get the work and get paid, you stood there and you allowed this to happen? See, this is what the problem is. This is what makes it bad for women, for women that are going through it. See what I mean? And they're afraid to talk. But yet, when you guys had that status, okay? Some of you had that status for years. You made the money. See, this is what gets me. Everything was held back because you just wanted to make more money, instead of being a true fighter for women's rights, sticking up for women, whether you made a picture or not. The first time, hello, the first time anything was suggested of sex, it should have been when you opened your mouth. And you know what? Sorry, but you know, maybe it would have been better if you came out. But it's really disgraceful now to see all you women with the amount of money you made, and then what did you do? You waited. You actually waited till somebody else came out. That's what gets me. What gets me is why? Why is it that none of yous that this happened to? Here's this Harvey Weinstein doing. And you know what gets me? I wonder what they say. Like when they're hearing about the Bill Cosby and all of this stuff going on. Everything that was going out. How many of you women, see, this is what gets me. How many of you women came out and attacked Bill Cosby? Right? How many did that? Look at Hillary Clinton. She knew it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear from you liberal celebrities. You all knew it was going on. But you know what? You just sat around and you waited. You waited for somebody else. You waited for somebody else. See, this is what gets me. You fight for women's rights. You're supposed to be a strong woman. The same way Meryl Streep came out and got up there at one of her awards and gave him a big speech. But when something happened like this and women are actually being victimized, this man is getting what he wants because you are getting what you wanted. So because you're getting what you wanted, you decided it's okay. It's okay. That's why he continued to do it. Now I hear his contract. Did you hear this? That was signed in 2015. In his contract, right now, there's going to be a problem that they had no reason that he couldn't get fired, because even in his contract, can you believe this? Even in his contract, he had some things in there that pertain to sexual harassment. So now there might be a problem that the company shouldn't have fired him. Give me a freaking break. Give me a break. None of that stuff should have even been. There's loopholes now in his contract. And you know what the loopholes are? That it's stated in there that if he did sexually abuse somebody, all that was going to happen is that he was going to pay out a certain amount of money. Do you hear this? Nothing else was going to happen to him. No prosecution, not being convicted. But yet, you know what gets me? You celebrities are the first one to open up your damn trap about everybody else. Shame on you. Shame on all of you. I'm not praising you for coming out. You let what you guys did, you allowed him. You know what? To me, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem that you allowed this to keep going on. That's what gets me. Ashley Judd, all these other people, I think even Angelina Jolie, people that I actually liked. Maybe that's why, Angelina, for a while there, you were a little wacko when you were with Billy Bob, you know? And all your little sexual escapades, supposedly with your brother and stuff. This is what gets me. But none of you did anything. You know what? I wonder, and I love John Voight. I wonder what John Voight now is thinking about Mr. Harvey, who, I guess, did something to Angelina Jolie. My problem is, what did you wait for? What did you wait for? And then, you know, there's another thing. This is women. These are stars that go to other countries, like Angelina goes to another country to help other children adopt these kids. But when this physical stuff is going on, and you know it kept happening, you didn't have the nerve to stop it because the problem was your career. It was more important making that money. Making the money and allowing a sexual predator to keep going on. For me, you're complicit to what he was doing. Till I report again. Love you guys.